It's got its name. Look good, feel good, smell good, have a great.
Hey, it's Nay, and welcome to my channel. So today I just want to make a quick little video and talk about, I just went to Sephora because I basically live there, and I just bought a few little things, a couple things real quick that I wanted to try out and use for myself. I also went there primarily, the original reason I went there, on top of looking at what else was there, was to get the refill of my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder, and I used 310. Guys, I feel like I hit pan quite quickly with this. Obviously, there's still a ton of product left around the sides, but I just feel like I hit pan quite quickly. And I have to look up how you actually take this stuff out. But I like this, and I like that I can just take it out and refill it instead of having to buy a whole new compact. So I went to go do that. Apparently, they only sell the refills online, though, which is kind of whack, especially if, like, you kind of just realize you need a new one, and it's like, I don't know, like the holiday time, and now you gotta wait for it to come in, and you don't know if things are gonna come in on time at this point, because, you know, everybody's shopping. But yeah, so as you can tell, I've been loving it. Anyway, it wasn't there. I have to order online, so I'll have to do that maybe today. But I did go, and I managed to get some other stuff. So I got some Inky listings, and I was gonna, so okay, every winter I go and get 2 products, and I just use them throughout the entirety of the winter. Here's the situation. So I went in the store, and you know how you use something all the time, but it's not all the time, it's certain times of the year, and you low-key forget the pricing, and then you go there and you're like, yeah, that's what happened to me today. Guys, I went into the store, and I usually get, so okay, I'm basically normal to dry. So in like the summertime, I'm basically normal, but as it gets cold, I'm definitely dry. Like, I'm not as dry as I used to. Like, I used to flake, but like I'm still quite dry. So I like to hydrate and just keep myself super hydrated, super moisturized, super all the good things, you know what I mean? And so I use 2 products, one of them being the jet lag mask. I don't use it as a mask, I use it as a hydration thing. And then also the Honey Halo ultra hydrating ceramide moisturizer from Pharmacy. Now I went in there, that thing said $50. Now is the $50 worth it along with the 25? Because I just get this the smaller size of both. So it's 50 for the Honey Halo, and then I think 25 or 28, something like that, for the small jet lag. And those 2 together basically get me through the entirety of the winter, along with my other moisturizers that I just keep throughout the year, because I can get affordable stuff for the warmer months. And I'm like, I gotta just come back for this. It's the holidays. I'm dropping money on everybody else and whatever. So I just made the conscious decision to go back maybe next week or the week after and buy it. But they had, just for 100 points, the Honey Halo and this little thing here. It's 9 ml, which isn't a sugar ton, but it's plenty. It's plenty to test out. And when I say plenty, as a girl who's normal to dry, you could definitely get a handful. Like, I'm gonna tentatively say a week's worth out of this. Possibly 7 days worth out of this, and it only cost me 100 points, so I got 2. Just in case if I don't get it next week, I'll definitely get it the week after that, and so I'll have this to tide me over. But I thought these were super cute, and if you have points at Sephora, guys, run now and go spend your points. And these are like awesome, like stocking stuffers, things to add to. Now that I'm saying that, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. To add to like other people's gifts that you're giving them, like, you know, like just a bunch of little gifts that you can give people. But I thought that was amazing. I think that's very intelligent on Pharmacy's part. I think it's also really weird that Pharmacy it doesn't have like the cult favorite some of the other ones do. Like, listen, if you're gonna spend good money on stuff, for me, the criteria that I follow is along the lines of something that obviously does what it's supposed to. It, like, the texture has to feel good and it has to smell good. There are actually some pretty dang awesome products out there, especially in like Sephora and stuff and Ulta, but the smell turns me all the way off. There are some cult classic, like some cult favorites that I don't like, not because they don't work, but the smell turns me off. And for me, like, when you do like skincare, obviously it's got to do what it's got to do, but it's got to do it in the most bougie way I can without necessarily always spending the coin. And if I'm gonna spend the freaking coin, I bet I do only for something. Anyway, yeah, so this is the Honey Halos Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer, and it smells good. I love the way it smells. And when you get the even if it's a smaller one, they have a smaller one and then they have like a bigger one. It has like the faux wooden top that has like a what's it called, like a magnet inside of it, and then they give you a scoop that goes on top and it sticks to the top, and you could take it out. And what's so awesome, right? Most moisturizers just don't come with anything. You could open it, you could scoop out with the scoop they give you and seal it, and that's phenomenal. I think I had mentioned this to you guys that I wanted to get a bigger one of it because I threw it out. So I had a little sample of it and I loved it. I got it. I was glowing after using it. So I did go ahead and buy it. And this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. Hydrating and pore refining. I love Glow Recipe in the same way I love Pharmacy, because they do the smell with it actually doing something, and it's just bougie packaging. It smells amazing. It does what it's supposed to, and I think, you know, that is the trifecta of all trifectas. Come now, what is up with it? They said this was not gonna move. Got it. Thank you. Come on now. Can you go wrong with pink? And look at that. Like, it comes with a... How clean. I love it. And it's a little goopy, you see that? But it's not too goopy that I'm turned off. Oh, the smell is invading my nostrils. Oh, I love it. It's like definitely like a green watermelon-y smell. Like, it's like a little green from the, I'm assuming like the cactus water, like plant smelling, but also the watermelon. It's just a great smell. I love it. And this is like the honey. Oh, hold on. It's like honey. It's a little creamy. It's these are just freaking bomb. So I now have this in my collection. I went and did some icky list things. So I got 2 cleansers, right? Because your girl has finished her old cleanser, and the cleanser I have is not cleansing like I needed to. I've talked about it before in another video. This is the hyaluronic acid cleanser, and then this is the oat cleansing balm. So I got 2 because the oat cleansing balm, the lady was explaining it, and I also tested it out myself. It feels like an oil, like it's like oily. Okay, and that's the issue I have right now with my cleanser I have. It doesn't properly remove, I don't want to use too much, there we go, my makeup. But it's super hydrating. So look, it's literally like oily, which is fine. It just would probably, it's like a 2-step routine. So like a day like this, when I have a lot of makeup on my face, or decent, not a lot, but I have makeup on my face, I would go in with the oat cleansing balm, which helps remove makeup and cleanse sensitive skin. And then you have here the hyaluronic acid cleaner, hydrates skin, and removes makeup. You see how they switched up the wording there. So this one primarily is like makeup remover, and then this one is primarily like a hydrating skin cleanser. So, okay, this one's open. Yeah, this one feels, oh yeah, and now look, it's already starting to foam or froth, whatever, cream up I don't really smell anything like that, which is great, because if you're not going to give me a good smell, give me no smell. I would much prefer. So I got these two. I spent like $30 in Sephora, which is wild. 35 maybe. That's like the lowest I've ever spent going into a Sephora before. But that's all I got. I just wanted to talk about those things. I am loving, oh my goodness, I am loving The Ordinary's glycolic acid 7% toning solution. So one of the lady who helped me today was like, you know, I asked her which like cleanser does she prefer, whether it was the Inkey List or The Ordinary, and she was like, I actually really don't like The Ordinary. Here's the thing, something like skincare, most things are very, very, very subjective. So go with what's gonna actually work for your skin. Test things out yourself, because I found very big success in some of The Ordinary's products, and this is one of them. My underarms, I know this is for your face, but I put this, and I do put this on my face, but I also put this on my underarms. When I tell you, and I am one of those people, okay, we're just gonna be real right here, okay, because to friend, right? My body odor, my underarm body odor, be real, okay? If I sweat or whatever, it just be strong, okay? These female deodorants are not deodorizing like male deodorants do, okay? Because whatever. So I have to reapply like maybe twice a day if I'm going to be out, which is fine, but it's a little aggy. So I'm not sure what is in this glycolic acid 7%, and I've only been using it for a week. Y'all, it's doing something. I did not put on deodorant at all 2 days ago or 3 days ago, one of those. And I did not smell at all. It was actually really intense. Like, it's so intense. And I've only put this on twice on my underarms, because you're only supposed to use it like twice a week on the underarms, because it is an acid, okay? It's AHAs in here. It's killing whatever it needs to be killing. It's obliterating whatever it needs to obliterate. And this was so affordable. So just because something is affordable, or just because it's a very simple type of product, doesn't mean it won't work for you. I swear by the hyaluronic acid in here, if it's not working for you, maybe add more of it on your face before you completely say, oh, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody has $70, $80 for something. And if you do have $70, $80 for something, go out and spend the money, because you deserve it. But some affordable products really do work. And if you find one affordable grouping doesn't work for you, doesn't mean all of them won't work for you. Inkey List is another one to try out. So yeah, I'm gonna try out these, and I'll let you guys know. Go ahead and drop me a blushing emoji, because I'm wearing a lot of blush today. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Look good, feel good, smell good, have a great day.